We're gonna go round two. Round two. Ooh, pretty. And this is a beautiful canyon. It's a staggering canyon, actually. This is part two, I believe. Should be. This is part two of me riding through the mountains. Really, I'm going for a cruise. Enjoying the scenery and enjoying my backyard. Where I live is about 37 miles from here, honestly. And this is right in my backyard. I never come here. You know, I never come out and ride on these roads. Right now is the first time I'm riding on some of these roads. That's how much I don't get out and let myself enjoy anything. Decided to go out in my beautiful backyard on a gorgeous day, say screw it to everything that I need to get done, and just enjoy life for a minute. That's pretty, isn't it? Hope the camera's picking this up, because it's nice. So I don't know if any of you guys ever notice it. You probably notice it now, but I don't look left too often, and it's because I actually hurt myself snowboarding really bad whenever I was younger, 18. I hurt myself really bad snowboarding. I messed up my shoulder and my right shoulder, my neck and stuff, so it's actually painful for me to look to the right too far. So I always have a tendency to look left, which is good because there's a lot of pretty things to the left. Oh, I'm so glad I came up here. God, it's pretty. I know I just keep saying it's pretty, but when you get used to, you know, you're just in town. Where I live is actually a really pretty town. Like, the landscaping and stuff's done really nice. The grass is green all year round, which I have no idea why. It freezes, it doesn't make any sense, but for some reason, in the actual town, the grass is green all year round. But, you know, you get used to that and how that looks and everything, and you forget that, like, well, at least in my case, like I said, this is 30-something miles away. That's running pretty fast, too, because of runoff. There's so much, all this snow that hit a couple of weeks ago is melting up in the high country. Up in the high country. I've become one of those people. Anyway, the snow is melting up in the higher elevations with temperatures rising, so we're getting a lot more runoff. That's why that's flowing so quickly. You come up here in, like, October, it's going to be down, like, almost a trickle, probably. It's pretty, though. So in the midst of this beautiful scenery, I'm going to take a moment to wax lyrical about my dream motorcycle trip. This is in response to the challenge on motovlogalliance.com and Discord. Challenging motovloggers to go out there and talk about what their dream motorcycle trip is. So I figure what better place to talk about it than in such beauty as this. I kind of attempted one of my dream motorcycle trips, and I have every intention of trying to fight that fight again. I will regroup and come back and try to do the Washington trip to Washington through Yellowstone and all that. But next time I'm going to plan it for a little bit later in the season. My dream motorcycle trip is actually something I've wanted to do for probably since I started riding. I just want to load up with, you know, just load the bike down with a camera, like get a nice camera, some lenses, photo equipment, put it all in a backpack, get some luggage, and just take off. Basically, I want to ride around the entire country. Do a little bit of zigzagging here and there and stuff. What I really want to do is go mostly around the borders, all the way around, because I live in northern Colorado. And what I'd like to do is probably set out, go straight north, just go north from here up into Montana, hook around, and go into Washington, go see my brother, sister, nieces, head down the Pacific Coast Highway, just all the way down, go as far south as I can get, and then hook over and just follow the border. You know, follow the border with Mexico over into the Gulf, you know, down all the way around Texas, up into Louisiana, follow it all the way through all the southern states. I would probably do some zigzagging, honestly, because I really want to move to Tennessee, to be honest. So I'd probably do some zigzagging around Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, like up in that area, Georgia, but then swing all the way down Florida, back up, go up down into Miami and everything, swing back up the East Coast, up into Maine, back down around, and then take all the northern border across and just go through all of the states up there that I've never seen. Like, I've never been in that area, the Northeast and Rust Belt and all this stuff. Never been there. To me, it'd be awesome, like, go over in Michigan and, like, go around Michigan. I've heard, like, northern Michigan is beautiful. Basically from there, instead of going back into Montana, just kind of zigzag back down, go through a bit of North Dakota, South Dakota, and then you know, come back down. And this is something that, it's a dream motorcycle trip, right? And a dream motorcycle trip, it doesn't have to be something that's easily attainable. That's what I would like to do. Not race it, not rush it, just be able to take the time, stop in places, meet people, experience life. But something that's become hugely important to me is the experiences of life. And for those of you that like watch my channel and stuff, you know I'm a Christian and all that, so obviously I believe I'm going to get to heaven someday and this life isn't everything. But I want to enjoy it while I'm here. Anybody regardless of beliefs isn't going to wish their life away, you know? Really want to make experiences, you know, make memories with my wife. I would love to be able to like just do that with her, or take off and just leave and just go and see what you come back with. But things like this, like I'm gonna remember this day, and that's something that trip would do for me. Time is short, life is short, and it's just something that's become huge to me over the last couple of years, and it's made me really start thinking about what I actually want in life. Not just what I want, but what I want and how to get it. You know, how am I actually gonna get the life that I want? Because I would love to travel. I would love to travel. I would love to zigzag all the way across this country on a bike. I would love to fly to other countries and just walk around and drive around. Just experience everything that there is. Don't look at the postcards, but look in your own mind. So anyway, yeah, that's my dream trip. I know it's probably not super exciting. Man, that's gorgeous. By the way, the temperature has definitely dropped since I've gone up in elevation. And you guys are on this road with me for the first time. I've never been on this road. I don't exactly know where I'm going from here, but this is where Peak-to-Peak Highway actually picks up, and it's gorgeous. I would honestly like to have life consolidated to the point that if I found a nice place to stay and live, I could do that. I would like to get my life consolidated down to that point where I could just load up everything on a bike, take off for as long as I want to, with my wife, obviously she's coming too, but just take off, go around the entire country, and just be in a position that like if we see a place that we want to just stay, we can just stay. Find a job, find a place to rent, and just move. I know that sounds crazy. I know I sound like a crazy person right now. I'm pretty used to that. But as life has gone on and I've accumulated things and I've paid for stuff, I continue to pay for stuff. I don't know. In my case, it's kind of, I guess it's the more I have, the less I want. I just want to simplify life. My wife and I always joke about just selling everything. Sell it all, move to Fiji, just have a shack on the beach, a couple of bikes to get around. You know, just live a simple life. I guess in a lot of ways my dream motorcycle trip also corresponds to a dream life. Someday I'll figure out how. I look back on the memories I've been able to make with my wife, like whenever I looked over at her and we were flying in a helicopter around Manhattan, or I have this video of her on the ferry in Washington, just slow motion video of the wind just blowing her hair. She's looking out across Puget Sound, and you know, it's those kind of things that I'll remember. It's things like this, you know, like with that view. I know going on a giant motorcycle trip like that, I mean, it would probably take a month or more. But I hope someday I can actually do it. I dream of the day I can actually do it. Just go around the country and just meet who I meet, soak up everything there is to soak up. It'd be so nice to just take some time and go, yep, screw it, I'm just gonna live life. Oh, one day, interwebs. One day. I didn't intend for this to get into like a sappy video or anything. That wasn't my intention. But it is what it is. So that's my dream motorcycle trip. So I'm going to leave this at that. Part 2 of Panda Goes on the Peak-to-Peak Highway in the midst of this beautiful Colorado mountain scenery. Like I said, I'm going to leave this at that. If you like this video, definitely smash that like button. Let me know you enjoy the content I'm putting out there. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. I do come out with new content every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so there's always new stuff coming out from me. If you don't like what I'm doing, you don't like the videos, you have some feedback, then definitely leave me a comment down in the comments section. Let me know. Well, I'm going to leave this at that. So until next time, bye.